Hello, Virgo. Welcome to your August 2019 general psychic reading. So, Virgo, we are stepping into in Leo season. So the sun is completely at home in Leo. And so you might see other people around you and even yourself feeling a lot more playful, creative, and expressive, and even more romantic, like all these little things. Leo season, sun is at the height, in the at the height in the northern hemisphere in summer. It's just a powerful and usually playful kind of fun time. And so a lot of stuff going on here. Virgo. Of course, I'm excited to look at your personal tarot cards and see what is specifically coming up for your sign. A couple of quick announcements before, of course. So, Virgo, I'm doing another free giveaway this month. So I'm giving away a free video tarot reading. So if you want to enter in to win that, Virgo, then visit my Facebook page. I will post, make a posting, on the monthly videos, and I'll give you the details of which post to share, and that's how you enter to win. So look out for that. You can find the link to my Facebook and follow me there in the descriptions box below, of course. And Virgo, check out the Psychic Message in a Bottle that I'm now offering in my Etsy shop too. Super excited about it. Really cool and creative way to do psychic messages, and you get something extra. You get a zodiac charm and crystal pendant, and you get the little lights in there and everything. So yeah, anyway, check it out. And if you haven't yet, please do subscribe to my channel and share these videos. This is your sign's support group, so just share and spread the love. All right, Virgo, so I'm going to go ahead and start shuffling your cards. And we're going to talk about, let's see, got to turn my notes over here. We're going to talk about the full and new moon happening this month, of course. The big illuminations. So, the full moon happens on the 15th of August, and it's going to be happening in the sign of Aquarius this month. So Aquarian energy, that's the rebel energy, and that is popping up with this moon, Virgo. So you might definitely see this reflected in society a lot more, where people are rebelling against traditions, old ways of coping, doing things, old rules, regulations, people challenging those protesting governments and structures that no longer suit the current and evolving collective consciousness of people. So that's popping up big with this Aquarius full moon energy. I mean, you can expect some really abrupt and sudden actions taking place that, are really being, these sudden abrupt actions are really being taken to incite more, I guess, what's the word I'm looking for? More space. To incite more space, bring about more space for personal freedom and individuality. And we are in the age of Aquarius here in the northern hemisphere. They say, and I personally do believe that in the southern hemisphere, it's the polar opposite of that, which is Leo. So we have the Leo and Aquarian age going on here. So of course, there's a lot of innovation and stepping up to the next level, with this kind of energy. And so this full moon is just definitely bringing about some more breakthroughs, especially breakthroughs, that have to do with your personal freedom and more freedom to the people, less to governments and organizations and religions. So it's going to be really interesting to see how this pops up within our society, groups around us, all of it. So there you have it, Virgo. Then on the 30th of the month, we get into, woohoo, your season, Virgo. Happy birthday to all of you August Virgos out there. And you get your new moon on the 30th. So yay. So this is going to be a much different, softer energy than that Aquarius full moon. So I think you'll like this one. You know, the collective energy that it turns to, I feel like the cards are done shuffling, so I'm going to go ahead and just set them down. But the collective energy of Virgo turns to dieting, taking care of your physical health, especially mental health as well, but especially in how it relates to your body. And, you know, even your daily schedules, looking at that more, you know, are you getting enough sleep? Are you on a good sleeping schedule? All that kind of stuff, Virgo. And also, you know, you might find people being a lot more in the mood to just like be of service, to help out, maybe even clean around the house, do a little bit more community service even. That could be showing up as well. And, you know, especially your energy, Virgo, is really good for this. And it's nice that we have this your earthy grounding energy after the full moon because we're going to need it. There's going to be this energy of nitpicking in a way, but in the most positive sense, you know, getting detailed and going over anything that we might have missed around that full moon, you know, especially where any rash and impulsive action has been taken, and, you know, just people are probably going to be so focused on being the rebel, you know, and just they overlook some of the details. So at this time, you know, and Mercury will be direct as well and everything, so that'll help out a lot. And so you might just find yourself reviewing and editing a little bit more at this time. And, you know, making sure that all the ducks are in a row and going back if you need to, you know, make amends or make an adjustment with someone or something. So there you have it. That is I'm looking at my notes here. That's essentially all I wanted to bring up with that moon. So Virgo, without further ado, let's get to your cards. I'm going to take you down here this month. So here we go. All right, welcome back, Virgo. Just making sure the camera's steady here. Okay, cool. All right, so feel free, before I draw from the top here, to take a couple of deep breaths, you know, help center your mind, get yourself relaxed and in a state of receiving, being able to listen into the messages here that your guides want to say, they want to convey. All right, Virgo, starting with the first card, 10 of Cups. Beautiful. I love this. Yeah, so Virgo, matters of the home are coming up big time. So your home environment, your family dealings, family conversations, even, you know, making some adjustments in the home, you know, whether that means refurnishing or redecorating, something like that. I'm getting with this. What I'm hearing, you know, what is bringing you happiness in the home, or maybe what is not bringing you happiness in the home. You know, essentially the 10 of Cups is a very positive card to see, though, don't get me wrong. So I'm not too worried about that. However, the sun is affecting your 12th house, Virgo. So Leo season tends to bring up you know, that intense part of your chart that has to do with secrets and behind the scenes stuff that isn't normally discussed or talked about. Your spirituality, any secret enemies you might have, any habits that kind of create chaos for you that may need to be adjusted. You know, anything that has to do with self-undoing, self-preservation. So, you know, there's some of those things that might be popping up here. Let's see what the next card is here. Justice, yes. So justice here is definitely ringing as there's some balancing out, you know, within your family and home specifically that needs to be done. You know, something that has to do with karmic dealings or things of the past even that need to be resolved. You know, through conversation, through some sort of interaction, Virgo. So definitely, but it's beautiful. It's really positive energy, really, Virgo, for the most part. Because, I mean, more balance being invited into the home, more, you know, so it's more happy, feels more joyful and just fulfilling. Yeah, we might get some clarity on justice a little further in, but then, ooh, up next you have strength. So this is one of the Leo cards. We have Libra and Leo energy showing up here pretty strong so far. So pay attention to them this month. And I'm just getting this simple message of be strong when it comes to dealing with any strife, trials, you know, within the home. Being strong is definitely not easy. And when you're being strong, it doesn't always feel like strength. But I'm hearing here too that a more compassionate approach is going to show more strength and more inspiration. It's going to inspire someone a lot more than, you know, being overly blunt or being abrasive in any way. But I'm getting here too, like there's some stronger foundations altogether just being built within the home this month. And your strength is going to really be tested. You know, your courage, Virgo, is really going to be tested. I'm getting around that Aquarius full moon, where you kind of have to stand, take a stance in something, for something, you know, whether it's something you believe in, or you're standing up for yourself, or perhaps for someone in your family, where you're being asked to be strong and bold, especially around that full moon. I'm getting here, your strength is kind of keeping together some sort of relationship, or helps really keep together that family unit. And whatever display of courage that you show here in August is really going to speak to you know, those people, those family members. But yeah, justice is definitely talking about bringing in some sort of test. And I do believe it just has to, you know, do with testing your strength and asking you to keep a firm stance. Up next, the Nine of Pentacles. I love this. This is a very natural energy for you. So once we move into your birthday season, wow, you know, beautiful. There's a sense of being able to accomplish things on your own again. You know, for any of you Virgos who have felt like you've had to be too dependent on others, you know, it's like with this strength and test that you get, it shows you, Virgo, your own potential. It shows you that you can be independent and stand up for yourself and see yourself coming out on top, coming out successful. That's what this is to me. It's beautiful. Yeah, let's get the next card here. Ace of Cups. Oh, yes. So some new beginnings here coming to you in August that surround love and connection and family relationships. Almost getting like this with the Ace of Cups, this newfound sort of peace, inner peace in the home, and this newfound way of connecting and interacting and communicating with others. There's like this refreshing, a complete refreshing feeling here with this. And I believe this is showing up right around your new moon at the end of the month. We have that darkening moon, you know, crescent here. It's like this test ends up bringing you in some fulfilling, something fulfilling. I'm going to go ahead and get a little bit of clarity with my other deck here. For those of you single Virgos out there, definitely see some new love wanting to pour in for you. If there's been any sort of secrets or something suspicious going on in the home or with your family, someone in your family, Virgo, that will become clear pretty soon. And that may be part of what is testing some of y'all's courage and endurance this month. Okay, there we go. We got one falling out. Oh yeah, Six of Pentacles. So you see the scales are popping up again, like in the Justice card. So I'm hearing the words of you being really of service, especially towards the end of the month, giving back to someone in some way, or just simply giving because you feel like being helpful, because you care, Virgo. It's going to bring in this, like, this rush, this reinvigorating rush, and these cleansing waters I'm getting. These cleansing waters are just going to going to feel like you're being enveloped, like in this stream that you see here. And you're just going to feel so much lighter and so much, I don't necessarily want to say cleaner, but that's kind of the word that's popping up here, Virgo. It's like raising your energy. And because, you know, wherever you're giving of yourself, whether it be you're giving money or giving your time or energy, Virgo, wherever you're giving, you know, it comes back. More comes back to you towards the end of it, towards the end of August. So I want to get clarity specifically for the Ace of Cups here. I feel like something else wants to be told about this. All right, I think I'm gonna just draw this one. Here we go. Okay, I feel like it's this one. Eight of Cups. Okay. So, Eight of Cups with the Ace of Cups here. I'm getting to here just some time to yourself. This is speaking to some of you Virgos who just need some time to yourself to rejuvenate, to heal, to process some of what is happening here in August, especially around the full moon too. And to, you know, giving yourself some time to explore who, you know, what relationships, who is bringing you a sense of fulfillment and makes you feel like, you know, your cup is filled. If there's a relationship or person that makes you feel like, you know, you're always half empty or you're not always enough, you know, or the relationship just feels kind of dry in some way, Virgo, then I'm also getting here that it's, you know, you're being asked to move on from that, to begin anew in some way. You gotta make space, I'm hearing here, for some of that healing. So now let's get a specific card for love, romance, and relationships. Okay, well, you're the first sign so far that one of these angel romance cards popped out like that for us, so let's take it. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take, Virgo. Look at that. Gorgeous. Yeah, so especially when it comes to those intimate relationships and family this month, you're being asked to make the effort, to take the action, to step up and be like, you know, something feels off. Something feels a little unbalanced. You know, the energy's too high, the energy's too low. And I feel like, you know, whatever relationship or group of people that you're doing this for, you know, it's definitely worth it, Virgo, to take these steps. You know, so if you're, you know, second guessing yourself and wondering, you know, oh, is what I'm going to do or say going to really change anything? I do believe what is showing up here, what the cards are saying is yes. Yes, it will, Virgo. It will make a difference. And I'm getting that you know, you're going to have the guidance. You know, and like I said, pay attention to any Libras or Leos who may be popping in here. They may kind of give you some sort of information or advice or something that spurs you into action, or, you know, hits that light bulb moment. You get that light bulb moment, Virgo, and you're like, okay, know what to do, know what to say now. And it's going to make all the difference. The love. And this could be happening for some of you Virgos with, you know, your children. You know, with the children showing up in this photo too. It's very interesting. All right, I'll see you back up here. Okay, so, you know, as I put the camera back up and got adjusted here, Virgo, decided to go ahead and shuffle you out another card. I wanted to get clarity on your Nine of Pentacles as well. And what came out was the Nine of Wands. Okay, so there's a need here. Let me show you these two together. Something, you're being asked to do something for yourself. And something that has to do with rediscovering something about yourself and your personal power and strength in situations here. And you know, something I'm getting here too is wanting to come to a close when it comes to that area. When it comes to that subject you're dealing with, Virgo. You know, nines represent closing a chapter, being at the end. And these cards, you know, are just speaking of a strong sort of willful independence. You're being really asked, especially towards the end of the month here, to really hold your own. To really hold your own and that it's, you know, okay. I'm hearing here too, Virgo. It's okay to be your own warrior. Money looks good, too. Just throwing that out there randomly. Money does look good. The financial security, or security in general, not even just financial security, Virgo, but something here with security, self-sufficiency, self-security, just really wants to be brought up here, really wants to be almost tested in some ways. So that's, you know, that's just kind of a big focus here. So just kind of wanted to elaborate on that a little bit more here, but that pretty much, that is it. You got your romance angel and everything, Virgo. So don't forget to enter in to win the free personal video reading. Visit my Facebook page, follow me there for the details and what post to share so that you can have your name entered into the hat, into the drawing. And yeah, check out my Etsy shop if you just want to do a personal one-on-one reading with me. You know, you can always email me with questions as well. All that information is below, of course, in the descriptions box, Virgo. So, once again, happy birthday to all of you August Virgos, and enjoy this month. I think ultimately, this is a very rejuvenating month, and it's a time where many of you are discovering your personal power in just a whole new way. It's just gonna elevate you. I just feel like the sense of elevation for you, Virgo. So let me know in the comments how this is resonating with you, what message specifically struck you. Okay, share away with us. I will see you in the next video. Take care.